Welcome to Wonderland Dialogues.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to be back with another Wonderland Dialogues. And today we're chatting with the fun, incredible, elegant, beautiful designer Jennifer Lang from Costa Rica. And well, Jennifer Lang has achieved incredible things. She has been featured in InStyle magazine, CNN, Fashion Week San Jose, Fashion Week Panama, Fashion Week Miami, and even the illustrious Vogue. Wow, we're so excited to have you on Wonderland Dialogues today.
Thank you for coming. I'm so excited as well.
So excited. So let's go ahead and ask her all the questions you guys have, I have, and kick it off. Let's go. Jennifer, you have achieved wonderful things in the fashion industry. Your brand is now established, very well known in Costa Rica and around Latin America. But you did not start in the fashion industry. You started as a lawyer, actually. So how come you did that switch from one thing to the other?
I think in life you have to be able to evolve, and it's part of the emotion of being alive and starting new adventures. And I think this is one of my latest adventures, and I see it like that. And it keeps me happy and excited every day to come to work. I love law as well, but I think it's part of my past and probably even my future. Always been in love with fashion and art. My mom is an artist, and my father was a jeweler, and I grew up in this world of creation, and I think it's part of who I am. However, I decided to go into law, into human relations, which is something that passions me a lot, and even worked in the Foreign Affairs Ministry, which was very exciting as well. And now I switched to this other part of me, of what I like, and I think every little detail in my life have helped me to become what I'm today.
What was the very first thing you designed? Was it a bag?
The very first thing was a bag. The first collection was called Nature Collection, and it was inspired in Costa Rica and its flora and fauna, and it was something more for tourism, something more fun and travel oriented, and it has evolved as well into more high fashion clothing and accessories, and it's getting more excited every day.
You started doing some bags, and now you have a huge bag collection. You also do fashion, like for instance the beautiful dress I'm wearing is from Jennifer, and it's just so flattering. I love the flowers. That has become a bit of your signature, the flowers, haven't they?
Oh, it's the signature of my latest collection. I love to change, and from one collection to the other there's this evolution, and I'm trying to get into a different signature for the next one. I love the flowers. I think they're fun, they're creative, they are very feminine, and we do them in any size, any color. Even you can, for example, you can wear them in your shirts like this, which is a lot of fun, and you can change your dress or shirt in a second without damaging your clothing. So this is a lot of fun. Also, we use them in the bags, as you can see. It's just very pretty.
So these magnets work on any kind of clothing, right?
Sure.
Pretty much.
For example, this is a little one, and it has a magnet in the back, so it won't damage your clothing, which is perfect. And you can put it anywhere, actually, even in a jacket or even in a dress, which is very fun. And if you, for example, if you have a little black dress, which we all do, and you're bored to use that every day the same way, you just add a flower here or whatever, and instantly you have a new dress.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love
fun.
the flower. So I was wearing yesterday this simple black dress, and we were saying how great it would have looked with just a flower, because it does all the talking really, and you don't even have to worry about jewelry really, not even necklaces or maybe just rings, but that's it. That is,
for example, this is another kind of bag with flowers, and this one that you have here is a lot of fun. It's bigger, and the bag is smaller, and so I think it's fun. You can wear it even with jeans or with a evening dress. You can wear them in a belt. You can wear them in a shirt, in the jacket. I've seen it even in a leather jacket on the back.
That is
which
cool.
is a lot of fun.
Like a big flower on the back of a leather jacket.
And now in Fashion Week Panama, we use a huge flower in an evening dress. It was a strapless dress. It was a strapless dress, a long gown with a huge flower. It was so much fun.
You're also customizing backpacks, right?
Yes.
And we have some really cute ones here, and this is from your most recent collection, right?
This one is called Jake.
Jake.
We put them names. Each one has a specific name. This one is Jake, and it's very cute.
It's so
and we can make it any color, any size. You can choose even some patches to put on. So it has been our latest design, and people have loved it because you can be identified with it.
Yeah.
Right? But people can come here to our atelier and customize it. And I love to do that and to see it with the client, with the customer, and create a specific backpack for
them.
I love the reaction of people when they come and they feel like they are designing their own bag.
Yeah,
and
so special.
I think it's very special and very exciting.
Definitely, that's so cool. And how about the rest of your bags? Can someone from London buy them online?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
We have our collection online. At this moment, our collection is full of flowers, which is our latest collection. And
you get
you can get the flowers in the different sizes and colors, and also you can get plenty of bags. And if you contact us, we can even create your own bag.
Wow.
As a specific order.
Amazing.
And that's the idea of the brand. I don't want to sell 1 or 2 bags that I create my own, but I want to do what you want. I want to satisfy your needs and what you wish for.
In general, just to at least have a look at the beautiful place.
Well, we're located in Escazú, and particularly I bought this house, which is a colonial house made from adobe. It's a material made of dirt and stone and wood, and it's very beautiful. It's warm, and you can really feel how colonial life was in Costa Rica hundreds of years before. And when you visit us, then you have the chance to meet me, to see how things are done, all the creative process from the beginning to the end, and even buy yourself a bag.
Yeah, exactly. And everything is made here, right?
Everything is made here, handmade, and with the option of customize everything that you see here.
What has been the inspiration behind your latest collection?
Well, this is interesting because our latest collection, as I mentioned, it was very feminine, and this one is going to be more masculine.
Okay.
So I like to evolve, as I mentioned.
That's going to be interesting.
I like to change and to present something innovative every time. This collection is very elegant and very simple and inspired in the masculine clothes. So it's a bit of a change from our latest collection, which is very feminine, full of flowers. It's more simple and sleek, and I think it's going to be very, very sensual and very elegant.
That is very interesting because since I've met you, Jennifer Lang to me has been very feminine, very flirty, quite cute, and going into the masculine is kind of different. Are you?
Well, I think what we're looking for is the masculine lines or the masculine clothing, but you, as a woman, you never want to lose your femininity. So it's a kind of a mixture between both.
Jennifer, so you've been in Fashion Week San Jose, Fashion Week Miami, Panama. You have achieved so much, but what is your next goal regarding location? Would you like to exhibit in Europe, somewhere else? What are you looking into?
It's part of our goal for this year and the years to come is to explore Central America and United States. And we'll see. I'm always open to new adventures, to new opportunities.
Jennifer, do you have a specific research process when you start a new collection?
Well, I love to travel, and I think that's what inspires me the most. And every time that I go and travel and visit new places and meet new cultures, it's just like it immediately creates these whole new ideas. And I think it's part of each collection. And as you can see, each one has a different style. And part of it, and the reason why everything changes, is the travels that I make. Recently I was in Israel in December and January, and it was very, very impressive how people dress, and the colors are so much different from Costa Rica, so the collection is a little bit inspired in these hues, desert and the sand colors.
All of your work is produced here in Costa Rica. Do you find that buyers are sensitive to that?
Sure. I think even to see the process, how everything is handmade, and that you can even be a part of that process, is very exciting for everybody, for me and for the customers. Because normally if you go to a shopping center and you know that it comes from China, you don't feel it as a part of you.
Yeah,
you know that this is what you have, and if you like it, okay. If you don't, you have to wait and see if it comes in a different color or if a new style. But here you can be a part of the process.
Yeah.
And you can see it, you can feel it. And when you come here, I hope you can visit us here in Casa Torreon. And the atmosphere is so nice,
It's
and
so
you can
lovely.
even feel it in the air.
And it's so beautiful, to buy something truly Costa Rican and know that you're supporting the community and the country as well. So that definitely makes it very special. How do you manage to balance this creativity with commerce?
Well, that's kind of a challenge, because as an artist, you get to fly. And sometimes you forget what you're looking for, or forget that you're trying to sell something. So you have to find this balance. You have to fly, but on the other hand, you have to think of the consumer and what people are looking for, what you see in the streets, and to propose something interesting, but as well something that is wearable and that people will buy. So I think that's the important part, and of course it's challenging, but it makes it more interesting.
Yeah. Do you find that you've had to compromise sometimes being yourself in the designs, or have you always managed to keep your core?
Normally I try to keep my core, but for example, in each collection we do have some pieces that are very edgy, and I let myself fly. And I feel like I don't mind, I don't care about the cost. This is like the key piece of the collection, and I don't care. Yes, if you see it closely, you always will find an artistic piece in every collection, which is like the special part of it.
Jennifer, you're so stylish. Every time I see you, you look amazing.
Thank you.
So you're definitely a Costa Rican style icon. So what advice would you give in style to other women? What would you never wear? How do you think you can look good? What are your tips?
First of all, I think you have to believe in yourself, be confident. And more than a dress or a shirt, what you wear is how you feel with your own self. And you project that when you walk, when you enter to a room. If you are confident, if you are empowered, and then you're beautiful even with a jeans and a white shirt.
Yeah,
and,
they will look good.
And sneakers. You will look good anywhere.
But
you have to believe it.
Very true.
And of course, it's important to know your body, to know which aspects of your body you are comfortable with, which part. All of us have things that we're proud of or what we want to show, our shoulders, our legs, and to know our body and what looks good on us, no matter the trend. How I see it as a passion. I don't see it as a business. I come here every day feeling happy, feeling excited, and I love being here. I love what I do.
How have you found the international response to your collections?
It's nice because people come here and I see the response. They're very happy, they're very excited, they love what they see. They like that it's personalized, that it's handmade, that it's unique, because we don't make a lot of each design. Sometimes there's only one of a kind. It's one of a kind of design. So it's something that you're not used to see when you are abroad in other countries.
That is true. Yeah.
And here you come and you find one.
There's
only one.
Really special.
And when it's done, it's done.
And it's quite affordable, right?
Yes.
Like compared to
we
other
try,
bespoke.
Of course, we try to keep it accessible, because it's part. I don't want to be something that people cannot acquire or cannot afford. So I love people to wear my things in the street. I love to see how they're mix and match things, and that's part of the idea.
Yeah.
And I want to keep it accessible to everybody.
I love that. And it feels like a community, especially in fashion. We all kind of know each other and support each other. How close are you to other Costa Rican designers, and how do you support each other?
Well, I think it's nice. We have a nice project now with the Procomer, which is the government agency for promoting commerce and exports. And we have an association of designers, which is brand new. So we support each other. And lately, for example, now that I went to Panama for a fashion show, I went as a team with other designers, other Costa Rican designers, and we share the runway together.
Well, you're very well established here. What advice would you give to upcoming designers?
Well, I think the most important thing is to follow their dreams, because when you're beginning, could be in designing or in any other area or any other profession, starting is difficult. And you have to be persistent, you have to work hard, and don't let yourself go. You have to have a goal and work hard for it.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta
focus.
Stay focused.
Yes, because there are going to be ups and downs, and you have to live with it. And you have to stand up when you fall and keep on going.
That's where you can see someone is really passionate, like yourself.
Yes.
Which is
because it's not easy. It wasn't easy for me. It is not easy now, and it is not easy for anybody that is starting a new business, any business. That I exercise every day. I wake up early in the morning to
That's amazing.
Get my kids to school, to welcome them when they come back from school, and have a normal life and still have a profession, because at the end they're not separate.
Exactly.
Well,
it's
together. And for me, for example, I try to bring my kids to work, and they help me out when I'm designing and when I'm traveling or going to a fashion show. They come with me and they learn how to work hard. It's part of their education, and I hope when they grow up that this will help them to have their own careers and be successful.
So this is the last part of the interview, and it's very fun. I started doing this on Snapchat, and people really enjoyed it, so I'm implementing them on the Wonderland Dialogues section as well at the end. So it's like quick fire questions where I just ask you whatever, and you have to reply immediately, first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh, I went to live in Israel for a year when I was very young. And I hitchhiked. It wasn't something that I shouldn't do.
Did anything happen?
No, nothing happened, but I was kind of scared.
What is your favorite restaurant in Costa Rica?
Filippo's. I love the pizza. It's in La Paco.
In La Paco.
It's a great pizza place.
What's your favorite beach in Costa Rica?
I like Manuel Antonio.
What's your favorite city in the whole wide world?
Paris.
What do you like the most about Costa Rica?
I like the people. We're very friendly and peaceful, and I like how things are smooth, and it's a happy place.
It is a happy place. What's your favorite bag you've ever designed?
Well, my favorite bag is the Luba Mini Tote. It has the name of my grandmother, which I loved very much, and that gave me luck because it was also featured in Style magazine and won an award as the independent handbag designer award. So it's a big thing. It was like the most important bag of the ones that I have designed.
Amazing.
Yes.
What are the names of your kids?
Sofia, Jacobo, and Emma.
And the name of your husband?
Luis.
What's your favorite city in Costa Rica?
Well, I love Escazú. I love Escazú. I miss the place where we are located right now.
What's your favorite fashion designer?
My favorite fashion designer. I love Carolina Herrera. I think she's very classy and elegant, and she is true to herself, to her style.
What's your favorite food?
Gallo pinto. It is a very typical dish in Costa Rica.
What would you never ever design?
I will never design. I don't like to say never to anything.
How do you see yourself when you're 80 years old?
80 years old? I see myself, I don't know, always with a passion, always doing something that I like, and in peace with myself.
What's your next adventure?
My next adventure will be to get out of Costa Rica's frontiers, and I don't know, to try a different place for Hotaland.
From all the things you've learned in life, what do you think you have to share with the world?
I think it's important to be perseverant and to work hard, and that's kind of the key of what I've done.
Wonderful. Jennifer, thank you so much for being with us today. It was amazing being here at your atelier and chatting to you. You're a true inspiration, and I hope you guys enjoyed and feel very inspired by Jennifer.
I want to expand this invitation to all of you, of your viewers or your friends, to come to Costa Rica, to visit my atelier, to get to know me, to get to know Jay Lang, to visit the website, and to ask me any question that you want.
Definitely. So if you guys have any extra questions, feel free to leave it on the comments below, because I will be replying to them on behalf of Jennifer.